Hi, everyone. This is Sarah from Soul Heart Intuitive Coaching. Hope you enjoyed your weekend and you're having a great start to your Monday. We're here to discuss the energy for the week starting September 30th through October 6th. So, what is it you need to know? This week, the energy is a little intense because we have an eclipse on October 2nd. It's a time for you to release and let go of things and just see where things take you. But there's always more information that you can know based off of your sun and rising sign. So, what does that have to tell you? So, like normal, we're going to start off with the sign of Aries. So, Aries, your card is the dream of co creation. It says manifestation, divine partnership, frequency, and alignment. So, this is a time for you to bring things in. Now, the eclipses are happening in your sign. So you may not be able to do this alone. You may need a partner in order to bring that in. This is part of co-creation. Sometimes you need to reach out to somebody else in order for you to fully realize the alignment of what it is that you're trying to do. So this is a time for you to work in partnership with somebody else in order to create that dream, that manifestation of what it is that you want. Hopefully, you have an idea of what it is that you're looking to bring in right now, but that might not be the case. As this eclipse hits your chart, you may start to realize that you want to go in a different direction or there's more information that you need to know. So allow that information to come through. And if you need to, make a detour, but make sure that you co create and that you do it with input from somebody else. Taurus, yours is Zenith at the peak, and it says victory, achievement, tangible abundance. So, Taurus, you're going to start to see some results. You've been working, plugging away at this, and it's time for you to start to see how that is going to manifest, how that is going to come into reality. It may not be in the way that you expect it to be, so keep that in mind. Eclipses can have a way of taking a little bit of a detour, so you might have an idea in terms of how you think it should work out. But try and open up your mind a little bit and not so stick to such a rigid script that you miss out on what it is and that you are hoping to achieve. Gemini, yours is the river dances to the sea, and it says flow, state, and trusting in the adventure. So this is a time for you to kind of sit back, go with the flow, go with wherever it is that life's path takes you. Try not to dictate it quite so much. Now, you should be okay with this. You're mutable. You can kind of go with the flow a little bit and just see where things go, what happens. This is an opportunity for you to do that. So, this is time for you to reflect, sit back, and just see where life's journey is going to take you. You have put in the work, you have done what you need to do. Look at what the results are teaching you. What are they telling you? What could be the result of all of the work that you put in? And once you have that information, you can make any adjustments afterwards. But for now, just listen to what the universe has to say and go with the flow. Cancer, yours is every word has power, and it says education, power of persuasion, communication, and internal dialogue. So, Cancer, think about the words that you use right now. Words have more power than we give credit for. And unfortunately, words can often have a wounding effect. And there's a result of those wounds that can happen. So, this is a time for you to really look at the words that you're using or the words other people are using with you and really think about the power that those words have. Is that what you intended? It may not be what you intended, but that was the result of what you said. So, think about your words right now. That's what you need to do this week. Take a moment, reflect, pause, think about how the words that you are going to come out of your mouth, what are going to be the impact of those? What result are they going to potentially have to say? And allow yourself to sit with those words before you speak them aloud. We have a tendency in our society right now to just kind of let words fly out of our mouth. And we're seeing the results of that. They're not all positive. So try and be as kind as you can with the words that you use with other people. You wouldn't want people saying negative things back to you. So this comes back to use the words that you would want other people to use with you. Leo, yours is emergence of true knowing, and it says intuition, rigorous honesty, and inventory. So this is a time for you to reflect. Tap into those intuitive senses. See what they have to say and be totally and completely honest with yourself. Honesty can be a really hard thing to do, especially when it comes to being honest with ourselves. We have a tendency to want to believe the best in people, but the best doesn't always happen the way that we want, and it's not always true. So, this is a time for you to take inventory, to reflect, to be honest with yourself. Listen to your intuitive nudges. Don't just dismiss them. Let that honesty come through. You may have to be brutally honest with somebody else as well in order for you to truly accomplish what your end goal is. So allow yourself to be honest this week. It's not always easy, but it can be worth it. Virgo, yours is connection through the cosmos and its community. Everything is connected and the law of reciprocity. This is a time for you to look beyond yourself, look to your community at large, see what happens. Everything is connected. The universe and every single one of its people are all connected in some way. We all have a path. We all have a journey that we want to go through, or that we're expected to go through, or that we plotted to go through. This is a time for you to look and to see the connections between them. Now, you're good with analyzing data. This could be an opportunity for you to analyze the data, to look and see how interconnected everything actually is. See how what you put out into the universe, how it comes back to you. You also are great at serving. So this could be an opportunity for you to be of service to other people. People are going through a lot right now. So allow that sense of service, that sense of duty, that sense of analyzation to come through and work to your advantage and see what happens. Everything's connected. Look for the connections. You might be surprised at where those connections lead you. Libra, yours is the true source of power. And it says divine will, integrity, and power versus force. Where does your true power lie? Your true power lies within inside you, not outside, not with somebody else, but it lies within you. Oftentimes we give our power away to other people, and that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's necessary for that particular moment. But you know you better than anybody else. So allow your power to emanate from you this week. Become self-empowered. What does your power, your inner sense of power, want you to do? Use that power to your advantage. Now, sometimes our power can get squashed from past emotions or childhood, any number of different issues. And if that's the case, then you may have some more inner work to do. But think about power and what it says. Use your power for the greater good. Don't use it for negative results or evil intentions. Try and speak and act from a place of power that is in your highest and best good and in the highest and best good of those around you. Scorpio, yours is begin with faith in spring, and it says beginnings, innocence, fertility, and growth. So, Scorpio, you're at the beginning of something. You're planting the seeds. You may not see the results quite yet. Maybe some time before you start to see them, but you're starting to grow something. You're fertilizing something. You're in that beginning stage of planting. And beginnings don't always happen as quickly as we would like or we would expect. We often want things to just kind of go and just kind of manifest from there. And unfortunately, that's not the way that things tend to work. So plant your seeds this week. Start something new if you haven't already. And then be patient and wait for the results. They'll come. You just need to wait. And that's not always something that you are the best with. So be patient and look forward to what those new beginnings are going to bring. Sagittarius, yours is holding space for love, and it says non judgment, discernment, and self acceptance. This is a time for you to look beyond judgment. Don't judge yourself, accept what it is about yourself. Don't analyze it too harshly. Judgment can often get us into trouble because what happens when we judge ourselves or when we judge other people? We could be totally and completely wrong in our analysis. So hold space. Hold space for yourself. Hold space for that loving presence that wants to come through. Love can outshine anything else, but you need to allow it room to start to grow, especially within yourself. It's so much easier sometimes to love other people and all of their faults than it is to love ourselves and all of ours. So be kind to yourself. Don't judge yourself. You have made mistakes, as has everybody else on this planet, myself included. Have kindness for yourself. Love yourself. Accept yourself. And then the work can begin. Capricorn, yours is a way out of the weeds. And it says a clear way out, multitasking, and getting organized. So, Capricorn, you've had a lot going on in your sign for the past few years, at least since 2008. Pluto has been transforming your life in some way. Pluto is almost done going through your sign. It will move out of your sign for good, at least in your lifetime, until on November 19th. This is the last gasp before it fully moves into Aquarius until around 2044 or so. So allow yourself to get organized. Allow yourself to multitask. This is a great opportunity to get things done, especially today. So start to check those things off your list. Get them done, get them out of the way with, so that you can move in to this new space in a way that is free and a space that you can just start anew. You have a clear idea of what it is that you need to accomplish. You may even know how to get there. It's a matter of you implementing the work so that you can get there and you can be there when the timing is right. So now it's time for you to do the work, which is something that you enjoy doing. So do the work. You have a clear plan. Utilize the plan. Put that plan into action. Aquarius, gratitude is dreaming. And it says the manifesting power of gratitude and the law of praise. Societally, we don't often give gratitude its true placement. I know for myself, gratitude can be a daily challenge to remember to give gratitude for things and to give thanks. But it's often one of the most important things in manifestation. So harness the power of gratitude. Praise other people, praise yourself. What is it that is going right in your life? Give gratitude for those things. Bring them in and allow that gratitude to change your inner dialogue, your inner perspective. You could be surprised if you allow more gratitude and more praise into your life, just what the outcome of that could be. And Pisces, yours is all the time in the world. And it says having enough time and time management. There's plenty of time to get done everything that you want to get done. Sometimes you just might need to use your time more wisely. You might not be able to sit and dream as much as you might like. Sometimes you just have to put plans in action in order for things to come out as a result. So harness that time management, harness that sense of time, that sense, you may even feel a sense of urgency coming up within you. Put the plans into action. You have plenty of time to do them. Sometimes you might even just need to space out time so that you get things more accomplished. So that might mean spending an hour here today or an hour tomorrow on something. And eventually, within a couple of weeks or a couple of months, you could have that task totally completed. So think of time a little bit differently than you have been. It could just help you to accomplish a great big task that you have been meaning to check off your list for a while. So again, I'm Sarah from Soul Heart Intuitive Coaching. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. Comment below if your message resonated with you at all and how it could be impacting you in your life. I would love to have a dialogue with you. You can also find me at www.soulheartintuitivecoaching.com. I hope you have a great week and I hope that this eclipse treats you well. So remember, have patience with yourself, breathe. If you need some quiet, find a place to be quiet. And just if you need to, feel free to meditate. Whatever gets you into alignment, go from there. So, as I said again, hope you enjoy your week. Bye.